I'm Fred Ho, baritone saxophonist, composer, writer, producer.
Fred Ho has written over 6 operas, music theater epics, multimedia performance works, martial arts, ballet, and oratorios.
As a teenager in the 1970s, the influence of early politically charged jazz and Malcolm X led Fred Ho to become what he termed a yellow revolutionary nationalist. Ho was attracted to the Nation of Islam for their self-reliant independence from white American institutions. Similar to Malcolm X's comments on the ironic actions of the Zoot Suit rioters, with their commentary imitating the white man and the money they spent on the dance floor, money that came from the white man and then went to the white man, Ho says he distrusted nationalists who mouthed yellow, black, brown pride and/or anti-white diatribes, but took their money from white institutions.
It's the music of liberation. It is a music that demands constant change and a ruthless critique and challenge to everything, to its own tradition. Like with the Zoot Suiters, music created a sense of space and freedom for Ho as he formed a radical new brand of music, the fusion of jazz or African American music and Chinese traditional sound.
With the blending of jazz and Chinese music, Ho became the artist critiquing his society, putting forth the idea of fusion of culture and values, rather than the extreme of appropriation. This new brand of music defied categorization as either Chinese or jazz, and he further opposed the idea of the use of the word jazz, considering it a racial slur in its association to the debasement of blacks. Ho wished to create a future on his own terms, as nothing more or less than a self-made human being. His efforts to create a space for his music reflect the difficulty of categorizing Asian Americans and Asian American women, who struggle with being identified in a singular category as Asians or Americans or Asian American women. And so, what is created is, in Ho's terms, Afro-Asian New American multicultural music. Neither African American nor Asian American, but a hybrid of the two that will be really American music.
Ho's ideologies come to play in his musical theater works, taking a radically different approach to Western ballet and opera. Fred Ho finds a new platform and space in his creation of Kung Fu ballet, creating a new outlook on Chinese martial arts in popular culture as compared to stereotypical Western adaptations, such as how Chinese artists are usually confined to roles of Kung Fu masters like Bruce Lee. As a political and social activist, speaking through his music and theater work, Ho criticizes the extremes of Western and Eastern thought, and rejects both imperialism and nationalism in the production Dragon vs. Eagle.
Son?
Ho contrasts Chinese atavism and American imperialism portraying the struggle between the two great powers of dragon and eagle and their respective ideologies.
Very similar to John Okada's No No Boy, where Ichiro faces conflict between America and Japan, both externally and psychologically, as he fights against his mother's extreme and the pull of American culture, Fred Ho explores the idea of not belonging in the East or West. In the final confrontation of the dragon and the eagle, he seeks to create a space for Asian Americans that is not confined to either side, but is a fusion of both.
Thank you very much.